For
and
sure.
and being dominant, bro. It's all about being your higher self. Kings allow new growth.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? And you know, being purpose driven.
That's what's up.
You
That's
know what I'm
what's
saying?
up.
Building the hood up, bro. And then even with that, the mind, bro. If we can build up the mind,
The mind is the power.
yeah,
That's the
build up the
key.
mind, bro.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. I
Yeah.
mess with that. Okay, tell me this then. And you kind of told me this already.
Mm-hmm.
And but I want to know like when you say when you speak about your evolution
Mm-hmm.
and you say where do you think today, like today as far as your evolution, how did you evolve into who you are based off
Mm-hmm.
the epiphanies you've had, the you know how you recognize things that like you said you recognize the people in your life
Yeah.
and started to understand them.
Yeah.
So how did that dictate where you are and where your evolution is today?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In a nutshell, how did you get to that point? And where do you consider yourself at in your
Mm-hmm.
evolution? Like, do you feel like you got a long way to go? Do you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you almost there at your goal?
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel like when you put it all in a nutshell for
Yeah.
today? Where you at?
Man, I'm stuck between legendary and god damn it, I still got work to do.
Ooh wee.
And the reason and the reason I say that,
That's a
cause,
lot of ground cover right
cause
there,
look,
boy.
bro. But here's why I say that though. From a local perspective,
Uh-huh.
you know how many people DM me a week or run into me at Walmart at the gas station. They
Yeah.
tell me they started a brand because of me.
Ooh, yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
of me.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck between legendary
Uh-huh.
and damn, I still got a long way to go
And that's crazy.
because New York don't really know who Kang is
Right,
yet.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Philly,
Yeah.
Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We got cool fan base in Florida,
Yeah.
Texas. You know what I'm saying? It's about the time in Florida and Texas.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I pull up, you know, looking at all the sales on Shopify,
Yeah.
Florida, Texas, Florida, Texas, Florida, besides Memphis.
Right, right, right.
Besides Memphis, Florida, Texas, killing. All right. So yeah, I'm stuck between legendary and goddamn, I got a long
You
way to
got a
go.
long way to go. Dig that.
Yeah, like think about it like every hood or every city got that one underground rapper.
Right.
But the whole city know him,
Yeah,
but the whole
yeah.
world
And the
don't know him
world
yet.
don't know. I know exactly
So
what you
so
mean.
so so yeah.
And that's why I can appreciate how you put that. Legendary, but yeah, but still a long
Yeah,
way to
yeah, still
go
got a long
because
way to go.
to somebody, you just that. You
Yeah,
legendary. You
yeah,
know what I'm
so
saying? But
far.
like you said, you got to make sure everybody see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
bro.
that's that
So
distance that you still got to run.
right.
That's dope.
So also the answer, what you said, like the evolution. Man, check this out, man. Again, you know, I was an Uber driver.
Right.
Man, I picked this one cat up.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I had a fine little day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, man, I own a clothing brand, man. He's like, oh yeah, yeah, clothing brand. What's it called? Like Kang Prayer. Okay, man. What's up? Yeah, website? Yeah, my KangPrayer.com. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Man, you know, you ever had somebody like an uncle figure that just shitted on you and just brought you back down? Cause you were like low key on some cocky shit.
You was up.
The
What he
man,
do,
but watch
man?
this though. The man schooled me though.
Yeah.
The man broadened my mind, bro.
Okay.
And he told me I need to learn economics. At the time, a Kane shirt was only going for $20.
Mm-hmm.
But what I learned, he said, all right, look around you right now, cause I picked them up from like Popular Avenue, you know what I'm saying, and then brought them all the way back
Yeah.
to this part of the East.
Okay.
So for those y'all watching that ain't familiar, Popular Avenue is like kind of, you know, suburban. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see
Yeah, it's a lot
Teslas, the
going on.
Range
Yeah.
Rovers, the Mazis, all that over there, right? So he was like, man, look around. That's like when we finally made it back to the hood. Yeah, look around.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what they say right there? I said, liquor store. He said, all right. When we back over there where you picked me up at, what the liquor store said? I said, wine and spirits.
Mm-hmm.
He said, all right. He said, now look around now. where Starbucks at? I was like, nowhere.
That ain't none.
He was like, when I pick you up, how many Starbucks you seen? I said, man, about 2 or 3.
Okay.
And he was like, in the hood, it's liquor store. Out there in the suburb, wine and spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or in the hood, ain't no Starbucks.
Yeah.
Well, out there in the burbs, Starbucks. Because in the hood, who can really afford or really want to spend $5 for a coffee? We can just run into
Gas.
a little, a little mom and pop joint, get a coffee for $1.50.
Yeah.
So he showed me economics. He like, man, how much your shirt's going for? I like, oh man, $20. You know what I'm saying? Cause my thing was coming 20.
Yeah, you write it up.
You know
said it like you sell a rock.
and you know what I'm saying? A nigga really feeling the drip.
Profit. You
profit and then look, a nigga really feeling the drip. Nigga finna buy about 2-3 shirts.
Yeah, he feeling yeah.
But he broke it down. He was like, what type of customer are you attracting? I said, oh, cause look, at the time, no offense to nobody, but at the time, bro, the customer base was like 100% ratchet.
Yeah.
Cause everybody got $20.
I'm
so it was too easy.
Yeah.
So his thing, he was like, man, I just let Dubai. A shirt like that you got on be $400.
Yeah.
But I had to think, I said, oh, okay. I said demographic, bro.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you had a Ferrari, bro, it ain't gonna be next to Toyota.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, that's wild. That's wild, right? I'm gonna get off the questions because that right there, that hit home for me, right?
Mm.
I'm big on building your brand, right?
Yeah.
And that same concept that he basically gave you, I had that theory as I built my brand. I'm coming up on 7 years. February makes 7 years.
Okay.
Right? But I was always trying to take my brand to another level.
Mm-hmm.
So just like you say, you start with the $20 t-shirt. Yeah. Woo, woo. How that works from the consumer standpoint is if your shit available for $20 the whole time, they gonna hold you to that 20.
Yeah.
You're a $20 t-shirt nigga.
Yeah.
In that sense, right? So what you already elevated to the website, stuff like that. Even if you just rewind, you coming out the trunk with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was
right.
For real with it. For real.
Right. So what a motherfucker don't understand, right? When you coming out the trunk with your shit, that's one thing.
Yeah.
You might say it's $20. Okay. So when you elevate your brand and say you put that joint in an urban store, we'll just say Superior. Somebody I fuck with T. I've been in there before, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Superior, man.
Shout out to Superior, right? So you put your shit there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you can't get that $20 joint out the trunk no more.
Nah.
You dig? So what I learned when you building is just like going up a ladder, man. You don't never, on your way up, you don't never step down.
Nah.
So when you elevate to that next level, man, everything come up with it.
And then just like the music metaphor, you ain't doing mixtapes no more. Now you dropping albums.
Man, you dropping albums now. So when you do that, man, and a lot of people, sometimes you might even lose customers.
Oh, I know.
You know what I'm saying? But how else can you elevate your brand? Man. And one thing that I learned too, man, the level you see your brand is the level they see your brand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that always been an issue for the hood. But all the time, like I said, man, I gotta elevate.
Bro, redirect it, make them respect it.
Man, you better know it. That's real.
Apple did it to us.
Damn right.
iPhone used to be $400.
Yeah.
Then $600. Then $700.
$1,400.
Then jumped out with $1,400.
Yeah. Real talk.
You know
and
what I'm
that's
saying?
How you gotta do it when you're doing a brand. I think that's probably one of the most important pieces of advice I can give anybody.
Yeah.
Man, as you elevate,
put your value on it.
You got to put that value on that motherfucker.
Yeah. And justify your value too.
Yeah. You got you got to put a little quality. Bit more into it with your quality, all that. You want to do all that. But because you don't want to take it up a notch and say, all right, now this $20 shirt, $40, but you getting the same $20 shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That you got to take it up a notch. So, you know, but either way, that brand once you get it to that level, that you got to hold it to that and make them respect that, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Most definitely, bro.
Yeah, and that goes with economics, but you got to
Man.
have that vision anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and I tell people that I know, you know, I inspire people to start a brand and all that, and I tell them the same thing. Like, man, you got to always take that joint up a notch.
Yeah.
Unless you just, you know, if you cool with your joint coming out the trunk, you might want to sell your shit at the Shell station on the corner. But that's how people gonna see your brand.
Man, I'm telling
you know what I'm saying?
Like I was in the trenches with it for real.
Yeah.
Like I was like, bro, I'll wake up about 6 a.m. to get ahead of the customers, bro.
Yeah.
And sit back, wait on the DM. Next thing you know, DM. Hey, I want this shirt, this color, this shirt, that color, this shirt, that color.
Yeah. And get to it.
And I'll pull up on.
That's
you
dope.
know what I'm saying? Like I was selling
and
the
that's
shirt.
necessary though to get started.
Yeah.
Because you know, a lot of times, you know, that hand to hand, that builds relationships.
Man, most definitely, bro.
People respect their grind.
Yeah,
you know
I was campaigning hard, boy.
Yeah, they respect that.
Shaking hands, kissing babies, giving hugs.
Yeah, because you know, I did mine. I jumped mine off at the barbershop.
Okay.
So that was
always
a good way to do it. You catching all the traffic. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a neutral ground where people can come and grab. You know what I'm saying? That was a good way to do it, but. As you progress, man, you gotta take that shit to another level.
Yeah, you got to.
You got to. And people really respect it as you do that. You know what I'm saying? They respect that for real.
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
Yeah, okay. Let me see what else I got for you, man. I'm loving the answer you coming with, man.
Sure,
you really giving out some real game with these answers.
For sure.
Right? Let me see. This one I got. All right, check it out. When it comes to your hustle, right? When it comes to your grind, what do you think the biggest vice you had that created interference?
Oh man, that's a dope question, my boy.
Yeah.
All right, so you said hustler.
As a hustler, yeah.
That's the key. Watch this key word right there. Cause watch this. I always keep hustler in you, cause at the end of the day, hustler or hustle needs to be a work ethic.
Right.
But man, us black folk, bro, in the hood, man, we stay at hustle too long to where we don't graduate.
So the hustle was your vice.
Yeah.
You would say the hustle.
Yeah, because I was good. At once upon a time, and I'm still elevating, bro.
Uh-huh.
Once upon a time, I'm better now, but once upon a time, I was a good brand man, but I wasn't a good businessman.
Okay.
All right. So I say that it was a vice because
so I'm not meaning to cut you off there. I'm just trying to follow you, right? You say, okay, so when you say brand man, that's the business side. So when you say
that's brand, that's marketing, showing it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that would be considered your hustle part, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So when you say it was your vice, you basically saying that interfere with your business side?
Yeah, because watch this.
All right.
You gotta have systems in place.
Okay.
Infrastructure.
Right.
I lack that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I lacked it. I lack basically the folks that in the corporate world we have. I lacked it. I ain't understand it, man. I gotta have systems in place. Right. I gotta scale the business.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
So you want to have,
and because look, you could be making $100,000 a month, but are you putting the money in the right places?
Right. So you basically saying the inventory counting, what's going out, what's
accounting, taxes, what's going out, what's coming in. Everybody always talking about, y'all might have made this much, did more that. I bet you don't know how much you spent.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So the hustle mentality was your vice.
Yeah, cause it was working.
It definitely working. Yeah. I know exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's like fried chicken.
It's like
boy.
You ain't getting your credit.
Yeah, like fried chicken, boy. Yeah, you good, you full.
Yeah,
but it's killing you though.
Yeah, it's killing you like a motherfucker. Every time you get closer and closer to a heart attack.
You know what I'm saying? You good, you full.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But I had to really tighten up and like learn infrastructure.
Okay.
Put systems in place and learn business.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm still
on that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You almost never stop learning that.
Nah.
You never stop learning that because it's
you know what I'm
always
saying?
another level.
Right. And like I'm at the point, bro. I don't even tell folks I'm a clothing brand.
Yeah.
I just sell people my why.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? Like why we doing this? Like I tell folks, yo, man, this Kang Apparel and what we do
Right.
is we empower the hood.
Instead of putting your name,
Yeah,
putting your
yeah.
person on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
just saying, yeah, man, Kang Apparel my clothes brand.
Yeah.
Duh.
Don't even claim it.
Duh.
Yeah.
Obviously, you see the shirts, duh.
Yeah. I'm with
but
you.
what your clothing brand do?
Yeah.
What they just stand for?
Yeah, you don't hear the what's the folks on Wall, the Waltons on the Walmart. They ain't saying, hey, look, on the Walk, man, go shop with it. They just send you straight to the store.
Yeah, just
you
go
don't
straight
even
in.
gotta talk, say they
Memphis
name.
had me spoiled.
Yeah.
I could just jump out, yeah, man, my clothing brand, Oh man, we get
they jump right on, yeah.
Yeah, but you trying to go rock with Atlanta, you trying to go rock with Ohio,
yeah,
trying to go rock with LA, man, you got to like be intentional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lacked intentions because the city made me spoiled.
Yeah,
when I started trying to reach
as a hustler though.
Yeah.
As a hustler, they spoiled that hustle.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That was the vice they had.
Yeah, so
yeah,
man, it's all about broadening the mentality.
No
you know
doubt.
What I'm saying? And being intentional, bro.
And much respect. I like that. See, that's a hell of an answer too, because you get a lot of people vices be other things. You know what I'm saying? And see, I chopped it up with you. You don't drink, you don't smoke. So a lot of times those end up being the vices for people. Or it might be a woman.
Yeah.
It might be the kids. It be stuff.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Women were my drug once upon a time.
Oh yeah. So those things, and you a lot of times, most of the time, we don't recognize those as vices.
Man, I promise it is.
Yeah,
bro.
you don't recognize those as vices until you realize in the end, or you done with them or something.
Yeah.
Then a woman anyway. Now your kids, kids can be, they can be a vice. And when I say vice, it's not in a bad way when it comes to your kids, but when you talk about scaling your business and things like that, sometimes that time can't be spent with them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us can't juggle that as parents sometimes. So that's a requirement when you're trying to elevate though. You know what I'm saying? It ain't if you was working a 9 to 5, you got to take your ass to work. So you got to be able to buckle down on your brand and your business the same way.
Yeah.
Sometimes baby girl, baby boy might have to go over there with mama or go sit down. Daddy on his business. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time it's usually a habit though. So for yours to be a hustle, I salute that.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's something you can elevate from, but it's still working though. Like you said, it was working for you.
Yeah.
But you want to get to another level with your brand.
And then another thing too, just because something working don't mean you're doing it right.
Nah. That's one of my biggest quotes. I always tell like my daughters, I might say, it might be a path they choosing. I'll say, you can do that, but can you really do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you can't repeat the process.
Yeah, because when you do it, it's like, man, how people might say, man, I did that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That means you really did that.
Yeah.
But you be like, yeah, I did that. Did you really do it though? You know what I'm saying? It's like you can put emphasis on it when you really do it.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? That's a big difference. That's a big difference whenever you put the emphasis on it. You know what I'm saying? So for that hustle to be your vice and just kind of hold you back from getting to where you need to go as far as scaling your business, that ain't a bad vice to have. You know what I'm saying? So to be free of all them others that you could have had, that's a dope one to have, man, a hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So